What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy, and welcome to another video on the channel. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about when to possibly expect some more Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND information, specifically when the next trailer might be out. Now, this video is kind of nostalgic to make in a way because for the past couple of years, rather before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I remember all of us Kingdom Hearts YouTubers, we would constantly, whenever we didn't have a trailer for a long period of time, we would constantly be making these videos, like doing research, hours of research sometimes, on when the next Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer would possibly happen. I'm kind of doing that again with ReMIND, though not to the same extent, because I kind of have known about these events for a while. These are the same events that Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers used to release at in the past, and also I have my own opinions regarding Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND trailers that I'm probably going to rant about at the end of the video, or not rant, I guess have a discussion. Anyways, though, I'm just going to quickly name off one of the events that we are very likely, or I'd say has a high possibility for us to get a Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND trailer, is at D23 Expo 2019. Now, D23, if you don't know, is a big event that happens every year. We have D23 in Japan, and we have D23 in, of course, Anaheim. D23 in Japan usually happens around the beginning of the year, and I do not believe there was one this year. I believe that happens like every other year or something. Same thing goes for the Anaheim one, I'm pretty sure as well. And this year just happens to be that year where D23 Expo is going to be happening. D23 is basically this big Disney Expo. Like, if you're a big Disney fan, you would love going there. I personally plan on traveling there at some point in the future, not this year. They've announced a lot of Marvel movies there. With all the stuff Disney owns, the expo is only getting bigger and bigger and bigger every single year, and every time D23 happens, they usually have like a certain section for the gaming side, and that's where EA shows off their Star Wars games, and Square Enix has talked about Kingdom Hearts many times before. Some of the first footage ever of Kingdom Hearts 3 was actually shown at D23, like in 2013 and 2015, and we of course got our 2018 release window, which of course ended up being delayed in 2017, which I screamed my butt off at. So Kingdom Hearts has been at D23 many times. I didn't even mention all of it because that's just for the Anaheim one. For D23 in Japan, it's also been there quite a lot as well. We actually got Don't Think Twice revealed to be the theme song at D23 in Japan in 2017, I believe. Or it might have been 2018. Honestly, I forget at this point. Kingdom Hearts 3 has been out for a while now. But point is, that event is happening on August 23rd through the 26th. Actually very close, almost just a tiny bit more than a month from now, or depending on when this video is uploaded, exactly a month from now. So that is just one event to look forward to. And there's also another event that Kingdom Hearts constantly shows up at that could possibly have ReMIND information as well. And that event, my friends, is TGS 2019, the Tokyo Game Show. Now, the Tokyo Game Show I've looked at multiple times, not just for Kingdom Hearts, mostly Kingdom Hearts, but the Tokyo Game Show is a place where they pretty much just show off games. Like, the Tokyo Game Show has gotten bigger and bigger every single year. I remember like a couple of years ago, I only looked at it for Kingdom Hearts, but nowadays I genuinely look at the event because there's a lot of games that get shown off there, get extra footage, gameplay demos. It's just a big event now. It's the Tokyo Game Show, and Kingdom Hearts has a pretty prominent history of showing up at TGS. Matter of fact, last year was the year that they showed the Anti-Aqua fight along with the Big Hero 6 trailer for the first time for Kingdom Hearts 3, which, to be honest, was the start of what I'm going to rant about later on in the video, because that showcase of Kingdom Hearts at TGS is what I am kind of worried about leading into Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND news and advertising, marketing, all that stuff. But that is the second event that's going to be happening, and that is happening just a little bit after D23 actually, on September 12th through the 15th. 15th, so it could be any time between any of those dates. Now, if you ask me personally, I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 is most likely to be shown at D23, considering the popularity of Kingdom Hearts and the overall push Kingdom Hearts has gotten from Disney since Kingdom Hearts 3's release and leading into Kingdom Hearts 3's release. Disney has definitely been a lot more public about Kingdom Hearts compared to back in the day, where a lot of us were thinking like, this is a Disney Square Enix crossover game, but does Disney ever even acknowledge this title? But nowadays though, I'm constantly seeing Kingdom Hearts merch in the stores. I've heard that it's been a little bit more prominent at Disney World and Disneyland. I remember going to Disney World a couple of years ago, and I remember specifically asking like a lot of people in the shops. I probably annoyed the crap out of them, and I was always asked like, do you guys have anything Kingdom Hearts related, anything Kingdom Hearts related? And they would go through this whole process, bring some weird little tablet thing out to like check to see if they have anything in stock, and they would come back and tell me either it's sold out or it's gone, they don't have it. But nowadays though, that's not the case anymore, and I'm very grateful for that, and we have Kingdom Hearts 3 to be grateful for that. The hype that we have accumulated over the years for Kingdom Hearts 3 and the popularity that Kingdom Hearts 3 gained itself, being the second best-selling game of 2019, recently being dethroned by Mortal Kombat 11. The game is just at the top of the world right now, and it's also the best-selling title in the Kingdom Hearts series itself. But yeah, that's kind of why I think D23 is a more likely place than TGS for Kingdom Hearts 3. It's kind of like the way I think if it doesn't show up at D23, it might show up at TGS. If it doesn't show up at TGS, it'll show up at this next convention I'm going to talk about. And this next event that I'm going to be talking about is Paris Games Week. Now, Kingdom Hearts has not shown up at Paris Games that often really, but the one time in which it did was very memorable, to say the least. Now, Paris Games Week is another big gaming convention given the name. We actually got Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 for PS4, the best versions of all the Kingdom Hearts games. The one HD collection that made Kingdom Hearts one of the most accessible series like today. That game was announced at Paris Games Week, I believe in 2016? Yeah, 2016. And 2.8 also, I believe, if I remember correctly, it might have been at another convention. I believe 2.8 also had a trailer there as well. I believe it was the opening, if I'm remembering correctly. It's crazy because like I'm thinking about it now and it feels so recent, like it's so fresh in my mind, like reacting to a trailer at Paris Games from 2.8 and 1.5 plus 2.5. I remember that being like a big cool thing that happened, but it's also like I just said 2016 and I'm thinking that was almost 3 years ago. Jeez, oh my gosh, time flies by. Those of you who have been here for that long, I'm pretty sure none of you were, because I only had like 200 subs back then. You guys are soldiers. But anywho though, Paris Games has had Kingdom Hearts before in the past, and I also believe a Kingdom Hearts 3 demo was available there recently actually. Well, before the game came out recently. But that event is going to be happening on October 30th through November 3rd. And that is the third potential location that Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND news can possibly be happening at. And all three of those places, Kingdom Hearts has shown up in the past. Square Enix has showcased stuff there in the past. So I'm banking, I'll say we have a 90% chance that at one of those three places, Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND is going to get another trailer. Numora is going to get interviewed about it. Someone's going to get interviewed about it. We're going to get some information, some new information, but hopefully not too much as I'm going to rant about right now. Now, this is the thing that I'm worried about with trailers for Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND. As I mentioned before with TGS and how they showed off the anti-Aqua fight and the Baymax Big Hero 6 world at TGS in 2018, I am very, very worried that they're going to show off way too much of Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND. And now, considering Kingdom Hearts ReMIND is coming out this winter and we haven't gotten another trailer yet, I am very happy about that. Now, of course, I want to make content about ReMIND. I want to talk about ReMIND. I'm hyped for ReMIND, so I want to see as much of it as possible, have as much information as possible, but at the same time, it's coming out in winter. It's coming out at the end of of the year, hopefully, or beginning of next year, worst case scenario. And I'm content with the fact that I'm going to have it this year, most likely. And I'm happy for that. And what that means is we're going to have it very soon, meaning Square doesn't need to spoil me with a bunch of trailers, because they did this with 15. I'm upset that they did with Kingdom Hearts 3 because they were doing so well with the marketing, and even up to Kingdom Hearts 3's like launch day, they were doing so well with marketing. This is just me, my personal complaints, and many other people in the community have had these complaints as well. The trailers showed way too much. I'm not talking about the Disney worlds, I'm not talking about the Keyblade transformations, I'm talking about mostly the lore. Like the last 3-4 Kingdom Hearts trailers we got were way too much. And even outside of trailers, there were like gameplay demos, little snippets, little teasers, screenshots, commercials that leaked certain things that happened in the game that just showed way too much. And you could probably say it's kind of our fault for that, because I'm sure that when these companies are releasing a bunch of trailers for video games, they're not expecting their community to analyze the crap out of it. They're probably just expecting them to react to the trailer or watch it once and just know the game exists, because that's mostly why trailers are a thing, to know that, hey, this thing exists. Hey, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. That's a thing that exists. Remember us. Remember to buy it on this date. That's the reason trailers exist. And that's a little saddening, because I feel like some people's experiences was a little bit tainted because of that. Me personally, my experience was a little bit tainted from that, because I remember when Sora was breaking down crying in Kingdom Hearts 3 when all his friends died, quote, the first thing that went through my head was, oh, I remember this from the trailer and that from the trailer, and that hasn't happened yet in the game, so obviously whatever's going on right now is completely fake and is just bait. And I knew it was bait because of the trailers, and that sucks, and I don't want them to do the same with ReMIND. I've been on record saying in multiple videos that I hope that they keep the ReMIND trailers to strictly gameplay, because I don't really care if I'm spoiled about stuff in gameplay, because at the end of the day, I can look at something as much as I want to, but when I actually sit down and play it, it's going to be a complete and unique experience. And that's not to say like the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers spoiled everything, because everything after, I'd say, the Demon Tide fight with Sora was completely like free. Like we didn't get spoiled on really any of that. Maybe the Roxas bit a little bit, but we had zero context to that scene. Some people like myself were stupid and said Roxas was Norded, hello? And that turned out to completely not be the case. So that scene, even I would say, was not spoiled whatsoever. So they did really good at keeping everything after that, I guess, under wraps. But they showed so many things, like the final scene with Xehanort and Sora and Scala Kylum, which personally I feel like if we didn't see Scala Kylum in trailers at all, people would not have been disappointed with it. Because to be honest with you, Scala is basically a big final boss arena. It's not really a world whatsoever. It's just a final boss arena that happens to have a name behind it, probably for future purpose. But they just showed way too much, and it's a little annoying. I hope that they don't do that with ReMIND. What I really hope for with ReMIND is that they keep it strictly gameplay. I will say this though, like if we get some foreteller data battle, weird type of story, Yzora boss fight, I don't know what it will be. If we get anything like that in Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND, don't show me that. Do not show me that, because I'm going to count that as lore. I'm counting that as lore. I don't want to see anything about that. Do something with the model and make the model like a pitch black color or something. I don't know what you have to do to keep it like spoiler free if you're showing us bosses, but do not show me anything like that. No, maybe like a sneak peek. You can do that. But I don't know. I would just tell Square Enix to try their best to keep the surprises, surprises, because A lot of us love Kingdom Hearts for the surprises, for the lore, for the characters, for those story moments that make us cry, that bring out all of that emotion in us. And we're only going to have that much emotion like the first couple of times. So do not make a trailer our first experience with a big moment. But that's all I have to say. I've rambled on long enough and repeated myself a couple of times, but I'm positive that you get the point I'm trying to make, and I hope that you guys agree with me on that front. Let me know down below your opinions about the Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND news in the comment section down below. Are you personally fine with being spoiled in trailers, or do you think that they show too much with Kingdom Hearts 3 before the game released in trailers? At what event out of the 3 events I mentioned do you think Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND news will possibly pop up? I personally only want like 1, maybe 2 more ReMIND trailers, and that will be it. I'd say 1 at one of these events, and the second one being like the launch trailer like a week or 2 before. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, you already know what to do. Leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.